So Rahul Gandhi has been in the news lately and for all the right reasons. I kind of feel good saying this because till now he was in the news for all the wrong reasons, for saying stupid shit. He was saying stuff like, "This morning I got up at night. Politics is everywhere, in my shirt, in my pants. I will put a machine that will turn a potato into gold." Stuff like that. That last one, by the way, was misquoted. It was a clipped video which was circulated by the BJP IT cell. Rahul Gandhi was actually talking about how Prime Minister Modi is the one who promised this potato into gold machine to the people of the country and failed to deliver it. But that didn't matter much because people are too busy trolling him for all these things that he has said till now. You see, there is no doubt that the mainstream media has been putting in a lot of effort to make him look stupid and basically incompetent by playing these clips all over again. And the fact is that Rahul Gandhi has been giving them enough ammo as well. The BJP IT cell, on its part, has also been obsessively watching Rahul Gandhi and his public utterances, clipping stupid sounding sentences and putting them out there for all of us to enjoy and to troll. In short, Rahul Gandhi has been giving enough ammo to BJP IT cell and the mainstream media to make himself look incompetent and create this whole narrative that Rahul Gandhi is incompetent and kind of stupid and basically pappu. And I would say that since 2014, Rahul Gandhi and the Congress has been just running around like headless chicken, unaware and kind of clueless about what to do about this whole situation. Modi ji attacks and the Congress ducks out. That was the process that was happening till now. They just couldn't fight back. The Congress party itself was caught between showing their loyalty to the first family by defending them no matter what, and also convincing people that the party itself is worth voting for. Both of these things are contrary to each other, not complementary. Because BJP and the larger media has managed to fuse Gandhi family with the Congress and vice versa. So if Rahul Gandhi is a pappu and an incompetent person, then Congress is an pappu and an incompetent party. The party itself also let it happen because they didn't know any better. Now, with the latest sort of greatest developments that are happening currently, Rahul Gandhi being forcefully disqualified as a member of parliament and being thrown out, things are about to change. Hello, I'm Meghnad and you are watching the Road to 2024, a series of videos where I will obsess over political developments in the world's largest democracy, India, with an eye on the 2024 elections. In today's episode, I want to argue that Rahul Gandhi's disqualification might not be the worst thing that has happened to him. In fact, it might actually help him and his party do better in 2024. Let's step back a little bit. Since 2014, both at the national and the state level, whenever the Congress attempts to fight elections, it turns into a Narendra Modi versus Rahul Gandhi battle. It's rarely ever a BJP versus Congress battle. It's a clash of personalities, not that of political parties per se. And in this clash of personalities, Modi almost always comes out victorious. Here's a little secret. The BJP currently has one particular Achilles heel, and that is the party itself. You see, Modi himself is much bigger than the BJP. So a personality is bigger than the party itself. If you look at his cabinet right now, it is full of Rajya Sabha people who have jobs only because of Narendra Modi and his personality, because he has let them have those jobs. They can't win any elections without him. In short, Modi has ensured that there is nobody within his party that is bigger than him. The problem with this is that every time there is an election, Narendra Modi has to make his presence felt. He has to fly in with his 3 helicopters and run around the country giving speeches at rallies so that he can attract the crowds, because he's the only one who can attract the crowds. Not the local candidates, not his ministers. It's only him. Sometimes they have to hire someone like Mithun Chakrabarti to, pull in the crowds. But mostly it's Modi doing that. Without the face of Narendra Modi, the current lot of BJP, a lot of them, don't have the caliber to win an election by themselves. And that is the stark truth right now. So, as a result of all of this, there is one particular question which you will hear again and again, which is asked again and again. If not Modi, then who? Modi versus who? It's never BJP versus who, because if that question is asked, then BJP's vulnerabilities will actually come to the front. And they don't want that, because Modi is BJP. BJP is not Modi. BJP is dependent on Modi. And that is why you can see a lot of BJP people fanatically worshipping him as if he's some deity, as if he's some god. They keep doing that because they know that without the existence of Narendra Modi, they are nothing. Here's the thing though, this magic is kind of broken whenever Modi faces a strong regional personality. When there is a big personality against Narendra Modi, then his chances of winning are minimized. Case in point, Mamta Banerjee, Arvind Kejriwal, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, and even Naveen Patnaik to a certain extent. Of course, this doesn't always work because BJP itself can have a strong regional presence as well. Case in point, Uttar Pradesh. The combination of Narendra Modi and Yogi Adityanath is unbeatable currently. I mean, the last elections kind of proved it. Regional players like Akhilesh Yadav were not able to exactly put up a fight against this two people combination. Double engine Sarkar. Now, there are also scenarios where the Congress sort of enters into the fray and becomes a player. So it turns into a three-way battle. It becomes BJP versus Congress versus a regional party. Now, in this case, the BJP takes away a majority of the votes because two parties end up cutting each other's votes. They keep splitting their vote base. So BJP turns out to be victorious. So yeah, this Modi versus who question is kind of important. Keep it in your mind. But now let's come to the disqualification of Rahul Gandhi. In case you don't know what is going on, Rahul Gandhi has lost his Wayanad Lok Sabha seat after a court in Surat convicted him in a criminal defamation case. Long story short, back in 2018, during an election rally, Rahul Gandhi made a snarky comment about how all chore people have Modi as their last name. Nirav Modi, Lalit Modi, Narendra Modi, etc. I didn't say that. He said that. So a random BJP dude from Gujarat called Parnesh Modi filed a defamation case against Rahul Gandhi because he was offended. He was offended that he was called a chore because his last name is Modi. And he won. So Rahul Gandhi was sentenced to 2 years in jail and he lost his Lok Sabha constituency seat under the provisions of the Representation of People's Act. Now, if this is not challenged and the courts don't end up moving as fast as they should, then Rahul Gandhi effectively cannot contest the upcoming elections for 8 years. 2 years of his prison sentence and 6 additional years. 8 years. So he won't be able to contest any elections till 2029. He might miss out on 2 general elections. And that might seem like a big disaster, but I want to argue that that's not so bad. Hear me out. Was his disqualification unfair? I mean, sure. I don't think he should be thrown in jail for 2 years for making an offhand remark during an election rally. The bigger point here is though that the defamation law is kind of broken. It is used as a weapon by the rich and powerful to punish people who are challenging them. It is arbitrary, it is broken, and it is cruel. I would say it is cruel. Whether it's a rival politician, a media house, a single journalist, or even a celebrity, the defamation law can be currently used as a sword by those who can afford costly lawyers to cut off some metaphorical heads. It's broken. It's bad. I won't get into too much details about the law here, but just understand this, that if the law itself is ridiculous, then the disqualification also becomes ridiculous by extension. With that basic question out of the way, let's talk about the biggest effect of this disqualification. Rahul Gandhi can't contest elections anymore, which means that he cannot become prime minister. So the whole Modi versus who question, when applied to the Congress, kind of becomes a non-starter, doesn't it? It cannot be Modi versus Rahul anymore. It has to come down to BJP versus Congress. And that, my friends, is a battle that the Congress can potentially win. Essentially, if Rahul Gandhi now goes around doing election rallies, he can always play up this card that personally he has nothing to gain from fighting this election. He is going to fight for his party. He's not going to win. He's not going to become prime minister. The party is what matters more than he himself does. You see, as I mentioned earlier, for years the Gandhi family has had their reputation tarnished and they have been attacked by the mainstream media constantly. As a result, people don't usually want to associate with the Gandhi family. They just want to keep their distance from the Gandhi family itself. Now they don't have to, because the main Gandhi has kind of been moved aside. Well, of course, there is a chance of Priyanka Gandhi entering the fray as well. Will she contest elections now? I don't know. I think it would be hard to say, and also she hasn't really proved herself on the electoral ground yet. So we don't know whether she is a vote getter, especially when it's Modi versus Priyanka Gandhi. That would be an interesting battle, but we don't know what will happen then. So keep that aside for a moment. What would be interesting is if she also chooses not to contest the elections, then both of the siblings can go around and play up the card about how they have personally nothing to gain from this battle and how they are fighting solely for the party, the Congress. That might work as well. Guys, I'm just a nobody who is just a political observer who just finds all of this politicking very fascinating and the strategies that go behind it. So I'm just sharing these things with you. It's just something worth thinking about. Having said that, let's throw some more theories around. If Rahul Gandhi is not going to be the prime minister, then it leaves the slot open for someone else. Of course, there is Narendra Modi, but Narendra Modi versus who? Someone else. Okay, first off, let me reiterate and remind you that India does not have a direct election. We don't directly elect our prime minister. We vote for members of parliament, and then based on the party strength in the Lok Sabha, a prime minister is chosen. The party is the one that is supposed to choose the prime minister once they are elected into the majority. But the whole process has been kind of made irrelevant ever since Narendra Modi stepped onto the stage in 2014. Now, every election looks like a direct election for the Prime Minister. You are essentially voting for a local candidate, a member of parliament, just so you can elect the big man on the big seat. That is what is happening right now. And again, that is why people ask this question. If not Modi, then who? Modi versus who? That who has become such an important part of our political discourse. There is no real point arguing theory here because we must face realities, and as far as political strategies go, I think all political parties now understand that there is no point essentially telling people that, oh no, we don't have a direct election. What are you even talking about? That ship has sailed long time ago. Anyhow, now that it's a contest between the bearded face and any other face, who will be the face? That is the big question that is supposed to be asked. It can't be Rahul Gandhi. It might not be Priyanka Gandhi. So, which means that some face might emerge from one of the regional parties. Some regional face will probably step up. Reminder, Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister of Gujarat before he became Prime Minister, before he stepped up in 2014. Who says that can't happen again? Here is where Rahul Gandhi can play a huge role. The disqualified Rahul Gandhi. He can actually reach out to potential PM faces without raising any alarms. Since he can't contest, then he is not a threat. So that makes conversations more possible between the candidates and Rahul Gandhi. He can play a national kingmaker and he can just bring people together and convince people to do things that are in the larger national interest. So yeah, that might happen. It's hard to say whether all of this will work out though, but it's a no-brainer now to say that there has to be a face against Narendra Modi. Otherwise, in 2024, the election is pretty much in Narendra Modi's bag. Finally, we need to talk about alliances. The BJP has a greater chance of winning when there is a three-way contest. The BJP, a regional player, and the Congress. So what needs to happen in 2024 is that the BJP needs to fight one party, not two. That is what must happen in as many seats as possible to make it like a direct contest between two parties. So the 543 seats in the Lok Sabha have to be divided into these one-on-one contests. For that, alliances need to be formed and seat sharing needs to happen. That is not easy to do. Rahul Gandhi though can play a big role in this area as well. Especially after the Yatra, he seems to be a little more self-confident about what he's saying. Also very aggressive. If you saw his recent press conferences, you will see that he is quite confident about what he's saying. And he keeps bringing up business sir and his relationships with Adarniya Modi ji again and again. There is a certain amount of confidence that he has definitely gained recently. So maybe that can be used to form pre-poll alliances and agree on seat sharing formulas. The only thing that is to be said is that this disqualified Rahul Gandhi has his work cut out for the next year. He has to do a lot of negotiations. He has to be in a lot of rooms forming alliances and probably even keeping an eye out for potential PM candidates. Will he do it? I don't know. I am just a nobody just talking about politics as if I know shit. Well, you decide. Rest assured, I will keep a watch on major political developments as they keep happening till the 2024 general elections. You have been watching Road to 2024. I don't know when I'll put out the next video. This was the first one. I hope you liked it. Please like, share, comment and do the thing which you are supposed to do on YouTube. It will just encourage me to make more of these videos if you like it. So it's like a give and take relationship now between us. Thank you for watching.